Good morning, guys. Welcome to the Fantasy Forecast for Sunday, April 24th, 2016. We only got 50 minutes before lock. I'm running through this. You guys, if you watched the Optimals yesterday, you already know it kicked ass. It won in GPP, it won cash. You guys, my Optimal, that is, along with a couple others. And I even saw a couple people comment that they were able to hit above 300 by doing a couple slight modifications. It's exactly what this channel is for, guys. Good job. Want to hear you guys winning more money. Okay, Anyways, let's move on to the optimal lineups just right now and get into it. This is RotoGrinders we're looking at. We always start with Roto and we'll just keep on going. RotoGrinders has Curry and Jackson in the point guard, Harden and Korver in shot guard, Crowder and Beasley at small forward, Randolph and Horebko at power forward, and center is Drummond. These are projections in order. Curry 51, Jackson 35, Harden 48, Korver 17, Crowder 29, Beasley 21, Randolph, Zebo 32, Horebko 24, Drummond 41. Total score of the lineup 299. Okay, that's RotoGrinders. Let's do RotoWire. RotoWire has Beverly and Schroeder in the point guard positions. Beverly projecting at 24 points, Schroeder projecting at 19. Harden and Clay in the shot guard. Harden projecting at 49. Clay projecting at 36. Crowder and Iguodala at the small forward. Crowder projecting at 28. Iguodala projecting at 24. Draymond and Millsap in the power forward positions. Green projecting at 42. Millsap projecting at 37. And Dwight Howard for the center, and he's projecting at 37 points as well. Looks like a decent value. Their best value on the board is Iguodala at 6 times. And I think Bogut's also a 6 times value if you need to spend down on center. That's RotoWire for today. Total projected score, 297. This is RotoQL. Their original one did have Bazemore in it, which they were projecting at 35.3, but they also had Olynyk at center, and obviously he's out, so I couldn't run that. So after I took out it made it good to go only, this is what we got. We got Beverly and Jackson in the point guard positions. Beverly projecting at 32. Jackson projecting at 36. Harden and Smith for shot guard. Harden projecting at 50. Smith projecting at 26. LeBron and Kyle Anderson for the small forward. LBJ projecting at 52. Kyle Anderson projecting at 22. Millsap and David West in the power forward. Millsap projecting at 45. David West projecting at 24. And center Howard projecting at 31. Total lineup projects at 317. And that's RotoQL. Okay? Moving on, guys. Daily Fantasy Cafe has for us Isaiah Thomas and Teague in the point guard positions. IT is projecting at 40. Teague is projecting at 37. They have Harden and Stevenson for the shot guard. Harden's projecting at 48. Stevenson's projecting at 23. They've got Bazemore and Brewer in for the small forward. That Brewer pick's got to be watched, guys. Brewer only got 3 minutes in the last game. He's got to be pulled. There's another minimum price guy you guys can get if you want to run this one. He's projected for 20, but he's not going to get it. Bazemore's projected at 29. I'll show you who you edit for in a second. Bazemore projected at 29. Sullinger and Millsap for the power forward. Sullinger's projected at 25. Millsap's projected at 41. Drummond for the center. He's projected at 37. You can edit that Brewer onto Vince Carter's getting time for Minnesota right now at minimum, along with Kyle Anderson for San Antonio. Either one of those two guys at minimum would be just fine to swap out for. Don't take Brewer today. You're going to get killed. Okay. Oh, by the way, that whole lineup projected at 301, the last one. This is Daily Fantasy Nerd. We got Jordan Farmar and Reggie Jackson in the point guard positions. Farmar's projected at 21. Jackson's projected at 37. We got Harden and Turner in the shot guard. Harden's projected at 52. Turner's projected at 29. We got LBJ and Barnes for the small forward. LBJ is projected at 52. Barnes is projecting at 22. We got Millsap and Montejunas in the power forward. Montejunas is projecting at 19, and Millsap's projecting at 42. And we have Dwight Howard for center. He's projecting at 34. The whole lineup projects at 308. Nice job, Daily Fantasy Nerd. Okay, and I believe this is FantasyPros. Yep, FantasyPros has for you Steph Curry and Schroeder in the point guard positions. Curry projecting at 48. Schroeder projecting at 20. Harden and Smith in the shot guard. Harden projecting at 48. Smith projecting at 20. LBJ and Beasley for small forward. LBJ is projecting at 45. Beasley's projecting at 19. At power forward, you got Sullinger and Capella. Sullinger's projecting at 25. Capella's projecting at 19. And at center, you have Drummond. Drummond's projecting at 39. Just from seeing all the ideal lineups today, guys, you can see where everyone's pretty much aiming. So, I mean, you know where it's at. Now, this is where I'm at today, guys. And I basically went into the tournament because there's so much little time for it to, it's not going to fill. There's going to be a little bit of overlay, which is why I went there with it today. I mean, it's basically a double-up kind of contest if you put enough entries in it, and that's exactly what I did. I'm taking Curry and Jackson in the point. I want some exposure, even though I figure this is the end. You know, the Rockets are... They're not as good a team, but they're playing at home with Golden State. If they can hang with them at all, it's the highest projected game on the slate, and I want some exposure to it. I think Curry is due to have a great game coming back. They say he feels just fine, so why not just get him in there? And Jackson has been steadily climbing up, and really is the only guy getting anything done against LBJ and, you know, the Cleveland machine that's rolling over there. So I like Jackson instead of Teague. It's the same price. You got Harden and Thompson in this one, which is nice because Thompson is going to be, you know, Harden's going to be guarding Thompson, and Harden didn't guard him for shit. So Thompson's in a good position to put up some good points too. Harden will just keep going the whole game and ball out. Same way Barnes did. Memphis has to put all that they have out there right now, and it's going to come down to just a couple players like Zebo and Barnes. And I'm really hoping Barnes gets a lot of assists and picks up a lot of points off of Zebo trying to get stuff done. Those two are really the best that their team has now. You got Bazemore in there. If you guys have looked at how he's been playing, Atlanta is just going to keep running what works. He is game time decision, but he's going to get his 35, 36 minutes, and he's been running the floor with them. The Hawks are a better team than Boston. It's becoming clear, even there. So I like 35 fantasy points from tonight. Modi is also going to get minutes. Basically, Houston is going to stick with what worked because that's how you beat Golden State. So that's why Brewer is no longer playing, and a Moti is going to get you 30 points tonight. The coach will go with what works because they're facing elimination. Not after this one, but I mean, it's damn near close. If Golden State wins this, it's 3-1. So Harebko is a wonderful play, guys, with Olynyk out. He's going to definitely get his 30 minutes, too. You can see this is a minutes-based lineup. Same with Amir Johnson at the bottom. They lost their big man, so take the two guys that are going to suck up all the minutes in their place. And it's cheap, and it lets you fit everyone else in. You got Curry and Harden in this lineup, guys, with Jackson and Klay Thompson against the bad Curry. You got Barnes, you got Bazemore, you got Modi getting his minutes, you got Harebko getting his minutes, you got Amir Johnson getting his minutes. I love this lineup. I'm really happy with the optimal ones I'm giving you guys today. Okay, so that's my optimal cash lineup for you guys today. You can even run it in a small GPP if you want, if there's overlay in the GPP. It looks like there may be again today. Can you believe that, guys? Overlay in a FanDuel contest. All right, real fast, results from yesterday, because I have just a moment to do it. Yesterday, at the last minute, I did a GPP entry. The GPP entry paid the, 273 score, but my optimal from yesterday that I handed you guys, and there it is, 289. $7 winner on the $2 GPP. Not frickin' bad. Alright, guys. I hope you enjoyed yesterday. I hope you guys all won money yesterday. I hope you enjoyed today's show. Sorry I pumped it out so fast, but I had to get it out quickly, right? Love you all to death. We'll talk more later on this evening when I get some more results in and we've gone through the rest of the day and I figured out how the contest giveaway is going to work. Alright, have a wonderful Sunday. Going out there, go win some money, guys.